Bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Get ready to celebrate the brilliance and resilience that make Boston shine. On October 24th, ABCD's Community Hero Celebration at the Westin Copley Place honors 18 community heroes whose spirit and dedication uplift their neighbors every day. We'll also induct media trailblazer Karen Holmes Ward and partnership catalyst Bob Elias into the ABCD Hall of Fame, recognizing their brilliance, resilience, and lifelong commitment to community. Be part of this inspiring evening that supports ABCD programs, helping families thrive. Get your tickets or become a sponsor now at abcdheroes.org. Again, that's abcdheroes.org.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibes. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
Advertise your business brand or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information. Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with we, you are gonna see a million. We got the Congo long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you here with me. You want to be here with me because I'm here with you, baby.
Ow.
How you feeling, beautiful?
I am feeling great. I'm just getting my phone together for our TikTok friends to join us. Hello, people.
I just want to say welcome to another edition of Bedroom Topic, where we here, we live.
And we are lit.
Definitely lit.
As always. Let us know if you can hear us out there. Nice and loud. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know.
Let us know. Right?
Let us know.
How's everybody feeling this week?
I'm feeling good. Welcome to our TikTok friends that's joining us. Hello, Ayo, Anton Smith. Hello. He's the one that be making me laugh all the time with the comments. Right?
Yeah, don't say that too loud because he be wilding.
Yeah, he be wilding, but
That's
you
my
know,
Brody though.
He be making me laugh.
Thank
you for joining. Thank you for joining on another Sunday night, a cold Sunday night at that. You know, we're gonna get it started. We got some guests in the building with us.
Y'all already know who it is. Y'all been asking for her to come for quite some time. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Miss Cut Them Off in the building.
Not cut them
She gonna cut you off mid-conversation. She'll cut you off in life. If you fuck around and don't find out, she'll fuck. Man, you know what she do. She'll cut you the fuck off. Sure the fuck she will.
Hand me the scissors.
Right.
Oh, man. What's up?
How's everybody feeling?
I'm feeling good. My week was really good. I'm preparing for, my Halloween gathering for my kids at ADSL. So super excited for that on Halloween night for them, doing something a little special for them. And this weekend was a great weekend. I actually really enjoyed our weekend together.
And baby took me on a date.
I know, we went on a nice date.
Took me
First of all, let me talk about Saturday. I got to talk about Saturday real quick, like literally from beginning to end, real quick. So Saturday, I had the pleasure of watching. Shout out to the Boston Public School teachers. Who shout out to the teachers. They were on that basketball court. They was at the match gym on Saturday. I think they're doing this every Saturday morning until, for a couple more weeks. My cousin is actually one of the players on one of the teams. And they play against each other, for I guess bragging rights, they get a trophy and stuff like that. But you would think they were playing to get on the NBA. Like they ready to play in the roster. Like these games were intense. They were tough, and shout out to the women teachers because they were out there playing with the men out there shooting them shots. Shout out to teacher, one of my favorite teachers, Miss L. We're gonna call her just Miss L.
My favorite teacher.
Yes,
that's her name. My favorite teacher.
You was calling to the science teacher, the math teacher, the dean. AKA Woody was out there too.
Shout out Mr. Woody in the building. That's my
and Pretty was the name was out there too. You guys know who we're talking about if you're watching. Shout out to you guys.
Pretty was a name.
And Pretty was a name. That's a good one. But shout out to them. They were really doing it up Saturday. It was really a pleasure to see them, do their thing. And then afterwards, I hung out with you and your peoples as we watched the girls do their thing.
Yeah, I must say. When we went to go after we stayed after watching the teachers game, I must say women basketball is way better than men basketball, and I think more people entirely should watch and support these women.
Shout out
especially our young ladies because they are not only changing the game, they are our future and our culture. So shout out to Herc 42 Skills and Drills and Hoop Collab for just putting on a magnificent Saturday program this Saturday, and I just got the opportunity just to be in there and watch my son work out as well. So that was dope.
It was super dope.
And it was free.
Yes, free every Saturday at the match gym. If you have a young girl who is if you have a young lady who is, what's the ages again, he said?
From 3, if they can walk and they can talk, if they could crawl, just bring them.
But it's for the girls, we cater to the boys a lot, so this is really special that it's just for the girls
he's
to feel comfortable. And Mitch really does his thing with the young ladies, so shout out to our brother. He just celebrated a birthday too. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to go out and hang out with him today, but he got so fucked up the night before. He dubbed us, but it's okay. We'll do another. We'll hang out again.
Let me not forget, happy birthday to my other brother, D Smooth.
Yes, happy birthday. And our baby nephew, Vaughn. Happy birthday. Yes, absolutely.
I can't even say happy birthday to D no more. It's
Vaughn's birthday, right? Like, it's not even your birthday no more, bro. It's Vaughn's birthday.
Why Twan called Miss Ebenezer
Miss Cutwater? Not Miss Cutwater. What you know about that? Like, you know her? Let me find out.
He already understand the circumstances for what it is. So
Let me find out.
Young fella for acknowledging that.
And then last night, before you fell asleep on me.
I definitely fell asleep on you.
You did.
That bum ass verses.
But no, before the verses, I was gonna get to that part. Before the verses, we went to I apologize. Our guests are coming in the building. Hello. We went to Texas Roadhouse.
Right.
We went to a steakhouse, and we embarrassed our 15-year-old son. He was so embarrassed. So they do this thing at the Roadhouse where if you tell them it's somebody's birthday, they come and like embarrass you and shout you out in front of the whole entire restaurant. Have the whole entire restaurant join in singing happy birthday, and they put you on this look like a little horse.
Yeah, a little stool.
A little stool thing, and they kind of embarrass you. So it was fun because it really wasn't his birthday, but
Wait, where is this at?
At Texas Roadhouse.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so if you go there and you tell them that, they don't even verify if it's the person's birthday or not. You just go there and be like, you know what? It's Chris's birthday today. So you say it secretly to the waiter or waitress, and they'll come and do a whole song and dance for you.
Oh, I wish I knew that.
Yeah.
I took the kids like months ago, but my daughter's birthday had already passed. So we did tell them that they got a little cake, but we didn't get that. That would have been funny.
Yes.
I would have loved that.
So before we get to the verses, do you want to introduce our male guest that just joined us?
Our male guest, they call him The problem of social media. So this gentleman right here, they say he goes on a rant about certain things that I have quite interesting, same interest of topics.
Okay. This is going to be an interesting show.
So I had to do my little research. So this gentleman has come a long way, made a big difference in his life, still trying to make a difference. But today we're not going to talk about his life. We're going to talk about what's right.
Okay, then.
Right. So you want to get into the show?
Wait, let's talk about Versus real quick because I can't let that go.
Yeah, please.
Did you guys watch Versus last night?
I did.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed in Versus.
I
didn't even know there was a Versus.
See?
Versus last night. Cash Money. Shout out to Cash Money, though, and shout out to No Limit.
Shout out to No Limit.
Shout out to No Limit. I'm going to say, initially when I first heard about the battle, I was going with Cash Money, hands down. That's just who I kind of catered more to as I was growing up in that era. You know what I mean? I'm an 80s baby, so I kind of grew up with them and, you know, the whole Cash Money crew. The disappointment for me, the biggest disappointment for me was that Lil Wayne did not show up.
Oh, man.
That was the biggest disappointment for me for Cash Money. And if Lil Wayne would have been there, I think Cash Money would have tore it the fuck up.
I agree.
I think they would have tore it up. No Limit, though. Master P, Silk the Shaka, Mia X, hands
Shout out
down.
to Mia X.
Shout out to Mia X. I was telling my husband, yo, Mia X didn't miss a beat. You would have thought she just came out like a brand new rapper. She didn't miss a beat.
I'm just going to be real with you.
Yo.
I thought the Versus was fucking trash.
I did too, honestly.
I am going to say shout out to Mia X. She did put on the show.
She did her
but
thing.
I specifically had to turn that shit off and go back to Kiss and Harlem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The box is the book. How's the best Versus ever?
That's the best Versus I ever fucking seen. So I need that type of energy. I don't need the music in the background. If you know your music, you've seen your music, you want to be repeated. So that was the only issue about that.
I kind of felt the same way, and I talked about it. I was like, you know, I think it was because they were so far away from the crowd that they didn't interact, and I think that, you know, of course, Lil Wayne not being there, but Snoop arrived, man, like, come on, man, like, you know what I mean? If you got Snoop over there.
There's no way you shouldn't have had Lil Wayne there. Like, are you kidding me? You didn't even bring out Nicki. Like, Nicki started out with Cash Money. You could at least brought out Nicki. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even bring her out. Like,
I think because it was a Cash Money thing, so you're not a Young Money. You couldn't bring out Young Money.
Well, that's true, too, but I don't know.
They're like cousins. They're like cousins.
When he brought out Hey Team Up, when he brought out Snoop, I was like, yeah, that's it. They killed it. It's a wrap for them. But anyways, I love music, so I stayed up and watched the whole thing, and you know, for what it was worth, it was all right. You know,
I went to sleep.
I was in it now. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't even watch it. I saw a bunch of memes earlier today, and I had no idea what they were talking about. And I was like, oh, this must be old. It's Versus. But okay. I didn't even know.
Antoine said, chill. I'm from Harlem. Everybody wasn't
baby.
there.
You know the vibe. But let's get ready.
Let's get into it.
Okay, all right.
1 for the trouble, 2 for the show. Here go my bullshit. It's time for me to go.
Oh, no.
Welcome to Bedroom Topic. Here goes the first question. First and foremost, let me make a public announcement. We're not relationship experts. We two human beings that don't give a fuck what people think. We're just going to tell y'all our opinion. It's up to y'all to believe it or not. That's one.
Take our advice at your own risk. Don't sue us later.
Rule number 2. Whatever I guess say, that's how they feel. I can't tell them what to do, but everybody has an opinion. If you're 21 and under, please do not watch my show. Your kids should be in the bed, and y'all should be comfortable, cupped up, ready to hear our conversation. Let it go. Let's go. And I'm going to trigger some people, so there's a warning. I apologize. But first question, just tell me what you think. I'm going to start with you.
Start with the newbie.
Tell me the first thing that you think when you hear it. Do you, and this comes from my brother-in-law, do you believe a woman places in the kitchen? Evadiza, do not fix your face like that.
I didn't even.
I see you got triggered quick fast. You trying to hide it.
Well, to be honest, I'm a guy that enjoys cooking, so I cook all of my own meals. Do I love a female that enjoys cooking? Yes, man. You know, every guy likes to sit on the couch, watch TV, man, the sports, especially a Sunday. But I mean, you always go with the best cook, I think.
What's your thoughts? See, I know I triggered you. I'm not
triggered.
5 seconds in the show.
I'm not triggered because I believe in gender roles, you know. However, a woman's place is not in the kitchen if that's not where she wants to be at.
Mrs. J. Talk to me.
No. The woman's place is not in the fucking kitchen. Because what the fuck? We're not barefoot and pregnant. What we doing here? To their point, if you like to cook, if you're a woman who likes to cook, who likes to cater to her man, or who likes to cater to the family, most women do. It's in our nature anyway.
Absolutely.
To do it anyway. It's not something that it's written in stone that that's where you must be. Because there's some women who don't know how to cook and who do not like cooking. You know, just because you know how to cook doesn't mean you like to do it.
Exactly.
So I don't think a woman's place is in the kitchen. However, if you like to be in the kitchen and you like to cook and you enjoy doing that, then yeah, that's where you belong, in the kitchen. Open up a restaurant, expand your shit.
Right. I mean, look at Cardi B. She don't cook. She don't.
I am very selective.
Let me tell you, I got this ring.
Listen, I'm very selective in the food that I taste. So it just depends on. That's why I say I cook for myself. But what you think?
I feel like I disagree with all y'all. And I'm going to get to the questions in a second. I mean the comments, but I just want to get on my little rant for a second. I think a woman is her duty is in the kitchen, especially if she got blessed hands.
Okay then.
Let me break it down.
Break it down.
Every man don't bring a woman into his house or his home.
Right.
We always go visit her apartment.
Right.
Stop laughing at me.
No, I don't. I disagree. But go ahead. I disagree, but go ahead.
So every man don't bring a woman to his house or his home. We go visit their apartment. When we go visit their apartment, that's an indication right then and to determine if she has a check-off list. Is she clean? Can she cook? Do she carry herself well mannered outside of the household? So that's a checklist that us men have automatically.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, if she do all these things, she cooks, she clean, you ain't gonna be like, I don't want to be in the kitchen, because I know what type of woman I have.
Right.
I know what I got at home. So if I know that she cooked better than me, then yeah, baby, you belong in the kitchen, because I don't want to make you sick and I don't want to make me sick either. So I'd rather go with the same
Of course you're going to get the excuses.
You have a point. Yeah, you do have a point. And most men do that. You know, they check out the scenery.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
like women do.
Right.
We go to your house. We want to see if you're clean too. You know,
open them cabinets.
Yeah, see what's going on.
Absolutely.
You got a bunch
Listen,
of women
absolutely.
coming in and out of there and stuff. We're looking for shit too. So I get your point. I understand that. I just don't want.
Y'all be looking for the bobby pins and the
earrings.
extra hair. You know what I mean? Y'all be having
the strand of hair and shit.
Y'all pull out a duster outside of your pocket. Like, wait a second, man.
Antoine says she don't cook. Who's she?
About you.
Me?
He called you Miss Cutwater. That's what he called you. Cut him off.
Excuse me, please. I wish I didn't cook because I love feeding people.
Tima says yes. Always go with the best cook. My ex-husband did most of the cooking and he enjoyed doing it. Okay.
So go with a man cooking. Got it.
Antoine said get in the
We didn't
kitchen.
say
We
all that.
working.
Tell him again. Say it again, Twan.
He said get in the kitchen. We working.
Right.
Tima says and women are not working? ? And now you want to clean it up. Now the nigga want to clean it up. Talk about we working together. Now he want to clean it up. No, stick to what the fuck you said in the beginning, Antoine.
Exactly.
I heard what he was saying.
He didn't hear what he was saying.
We got what he was saying.
Hella crap.
He always coming here talking shit.
All right, next question. And just think the opposite for y'all ladies, right?
Okay.
If you had to pick, what would you want to be? For y'all ladies, a housewife or a working wife? I'm going to stop right there first. And then for me and you, I'm going to ask you, what do you prefer, a housewife or a working wife?
You starting with us?
I'm starting with the ladies first. Okay. I'm start with you. Well, yeah, start with you.
I would prefer to be a working wife because I like to do things. So being in the household, you know, taking care of children and cleaning the house and doing household chores is all cool and dandy and all that stuff. But I'm a person who likes to do things. I want to be doing something, whether it's my own business. Right. I want to be giving back to the community somehow. I want to be doing something. Sitting in the house, cleaning dishes, cooking all day is just not who I am. That works for some women. That does not work for me. So if you're a man who is looking for something like that, then you was in the wrong ball court because that wasn't happening.
Now, back in the day, I would have said what she said. This day present, I would be a stay-at-home. However, but stay-at-home people do that part, like the whole business stuff and all that. Because I don't like to sit still, so I can't see myself sitting still. So I can do something on the side, but I'd rather not work. I'll stay home and do that.
Well, I definitely want a working lady, man, and because it fits into the qualities that I'm looking for in a lady, man. I want someone intelligent, man. I want someone that's motivated. I want someone I could build with. I want someone that's loving as well, but it doesn't always have to be in the bedroom or, beside me. Now, I agree, there's nothing wrong with being a housewife, but at the same time, you don't have to sit on the couch. You can have a business. This is a new day and age, you know what I mean? The social media is right there for you, so.
That's true.
I have a working wife. My wife was always at work. So it's like, it's good because I always felt like if I ever fell short, she could hold me down, which she can take care of me now, you know what I mean? But the reality is, to have a stay-home woman, it would drive me fucking crazy. Because it's like, if we both staying home, who making the bread?
Right, 100%.
100%. The fuck, we both gonna be miserable looking at each other? Nah, I'm just not.
No, because one of y'all would be working.
She didn't hear what I just said. See, you have to like to hear it. You know, I'm on your heels today.
Women just go whatever they want.
My TikTok was acted up. I was trying to see that.
So let me find another question. So I'm gonna start with you. What's one thing that you feel like us men struggle with when it comes to communicating? Like, let's say, what's one thing us men struggle with that you go off on a rant about on social media?
Well, what we struggle about?
Yeah.
One thing, the misconceptions that women have on men. I feel like women always, have a downplay, especially when it comes to black men. You know what I mean? They always have a certain limit, or especially now I'm noticing they try to, attack our masculinity. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that kind of ticks me off. Like, we're not men no anymore.
I'm glad you said that because I got this question just for you. Every time, tell me how you feel. Every time I address something that bothers me, I become the problem. What's your thoughts when you hear that? Every time you address your lady about how you feel, it gets turned around and you become the problem. How do you feel?
Well, I think that's just women in general, man. I think, I had never seen a woman that feels like they're wrong. So, you know what I mean? Like, at the same time, man, they're gonna find a way, man, to say we're narcissists, man, or they're gonna turn the tables, man, because in their mind they can't be wrong. You know what I mean? That's just a natural lady thing.
What's your thoughts? I see you itching. Say it.
She's like, hell yeah.
I said, just don't cut me off, Miss Cut him off.
You know what? But see, you didn't see me holding my hand.
Don't cut me. Go ahead now.
I want to cut him off.
I want to hear it. Don't cut me off.
Why you say that? I could have been cut you off.
Go ahead now. Go ahead.
I'm practicing.
No, handle your skills. Just don't cut me off.
I'm crying.
No, you know what? There are women that do that. But it's like a two-way thing. Men and women are like so against each other that everybody's talking about everybody doing something negative about like that. But nobody's talking about what to do to be positive to each other, to listen to each other. Are women wrong that men are narcissists and all that? Heck no. I see it all the time. Online, in person.
Women I just want to say this, they are women narcissists too.
Yes.
And I think the big misconception amongst us people now I'm talking about as black people, that word is being thrown around so loosely, like people really don't even know what it means.
It's lost meaning.
It's like you demure.
Yeah, like it lost its complete meaning to it. So it's like every time you get mad, you're being a narcissist. So it's no, hold the fuck up. No, I'm just explaining how I'm feeling about something. And and when you really know what a true meaning is of narcissism, when you study upon it, and then you observe the people in your life that exhibit these traits, just because and also one thing I want to point out, you may exhibit narcissistic traits doesn't mean that you're a narcissist. You just may carry some traits that can easily be changed. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a narcissistic person. You just carry some of them traits that nigga, hold up. Like, this world don't revolve.
But if you don't change the trait, you're not.
Then you can become that. Yeah.
Right.
Here's the catch-22. Society social media plays a role on our wordplay.
Right.
A lot of times we hear words, and if it sounds bigger than the word that we know, we overutilize it, right? It becomes our verbal downplay, right?
Yeah.
But then here's the reality of it is, like, people start calling people narcissists in the heat of an argument. But was I a narcissist when we were calm? Was I a narcissist when I was loving you? Was I a narcissist when I was treating you, wine and dining you and take you out? No. So don't let arguments dictate wordplay and let wordplay dictate the whole situation. Because a lot of times we have forced advertising in a relationship, and a lot of people say they want a relationship but don't know how to go through the 4 seasons. And that's just being real. Everybody want a relationship, but the moment they say yo, and then say yo, bitch. I'm not calling you a bitch, but they say bitch.
Right.
Oh, it's over.
Right.
Nah. You understand what I'm saying? But you dirty nigga, you think so? You had them black socks on 2 days ago. Man, that'd be crazy. Because we in the heat of the argument. That deserves to be.
Well, communication, the lack of communication also plays a part, man, in a lot of relationships and the failure of them.
Communication is a big thing, and I still can't understand why it's so hard for people to communicate to each other, not just in relationship, just in general, period. It is so hard for us to communicate with each other. It's like people are too sensitive. I know you've made that point 1,001 times, Mr. Dirt. Like, the world is too sensitive. Everything you say, somebody want to cry about it, and it's the truth. It's like, I can't just tell you what it is. Like, my grandmother, my mother didn't care about hurting your feelings. They told you what it was, and that was the fuck it. You want to cry in the corner, go in the corner and cry. But kids. This is what it is. That's how we are with our son too, with our kid right now. Sometimes I think my baby's a little too hard. I'm like, baby, you're a little too hard on him. Don't talk to him like that. But because I'm a mama, so I'm like, don't talk to my baby.
He gave that look. He gave that look like.
Then
you're making him soft.
But before you read the comment, I just want to say this, right? If we don't talk aggressive,
right,
we ain't heard.
Right.
That's in relationships.
100%.
And that's us being parents. Relationships, y'all only understand our voice when you hear the angry and pain. Y'all don't understand the calm. Where's that woman intuition at? Boom. Secondly, when we fathers, we are stern and very aggressive with our kids, because if we fail our kids, that's going to eat us up as men. So after our voice is only our energy, and our energy is only our frustration. You only hear a man's voice when he's really frustrated. A lot of times men will shut down to prevent arguments. But when a man starts, it's because now he's no longer depressed. He's really frustrated. That's really common.
Okay.
200.
La Femme, welcome. Team,
Oh, God. Yeah, you're right.
Tima says social media plays a part in all the back and forth with black men and black women. I really don't like it. I agree.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that. Antoine says blue sweater. Obviously you. Blue sweater, is that your girl? Ask her would she do it for you, and ask her can she. What? Cook in the kitchen?
Do what?
Well, first of all,
that's not his girl.
They're not together. Are you in a relationship?
I feed the community.
I'm with him.
Okay.
And so basically, I guess what Twan is trying to ask. Well, he was assuming y'all was together, which y'all not. But what he's trying to ask is, like, what would you prefer your girl to do? Like, what are the things that she would do to make you be, like, submissive, I guess? You know what I mean? Like, because men could be submissive. Don't get it wrong.
Right. I feel like, man, just being someone that cares for me, someone that's there for me, and someone that loves me unconditionally. A lot of those things, man, sound easy, but it doesn't come with an average relationship. It starts that way, but once things wear off, you start seeing the true colors. You start seeing the things you don't like about a person. You start seeing the ways people move. And, the dirty dishes that you talk about that was clean, you start seeing all that stuff falling out. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man, it's just like, it's different, man. People fall apart.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about what he said? I don't want to just rush. I'm going to get to the comment. Oh, matter of fact, read the comments first. No. Matter of fact, do what you feel is necessary. Because there's so much. I want to get to the comments, then I want you to respond to what he said.
Okay, so I'll do that. Since you said that, I'll do that.
I just hate to confuse the two. I apologize.
It's okay, my love. Tima said, thank you, honey. You're handsome. Tima says, for the record, these words been around forever. Nothing is new under the sun.
Everything is new if the words is hidden in a book. Black people don't read books.
Oh, snap.
There's different ways to communicate. Ken, welcome, Ken. This is our Handyman. That's Bob the Builder.
He's changed
That's
his
your
name.
Bob the Builder. What's up, Ken?
K. That brother paid for me one day and saved me from a miracle.
Okay.
So I was about to finish something. Be careful what I'm going to say on the air. Careful what I say on the air. Okay, I love you, baby.
Thanks for watching. Active. Hi, Michelle. I gotta say hi to his wifey. Active listening is a lost art. I understand that. Schneider, welcome, Schneider. He says women argument bingo card: narcissist, gaslighter, insecure, imitated, and misogyny.
Yo, hold on, Snyder. I just need you to come over here one time for the one time.
Oh,
you heard?
Snyder.
You've been on a you follow us for a little minute. I need you on here.
This guy right here.
I love Snyder. He's talking his shit naive.
Can you imagine him on the? We need you on the show one day. We really do need you to come up on here because the conversation I think would be very interesting with you.
Yeah, he would
definitely
have a lot to say.
Yeah. Tima says, I feel like people really don't know how to love. This one is so big for me. People to know how to love unconditionally. As soon as you stop giving them what they want, they bounce. If this is not the effing truth right now, nowadays, yes, it is. She says she feels like people really don't know how to love unconditionally. As soon as you stop giving them what they want, they bounce. I agree with that.
Listen, I feel like
people don't got unconditional love no more.
I feel like when you're hardcore, when you're running the streets, they love you. When you start changing your ways and doing what they want, that's when the problems start. And I've learned that in a lot of relationships, a lot of friends, man. It's like you have to come in and stay the same way you are.
Look
at her. Look at her. She's like,
no, I'm looking at him.
You want to say something before I say something? Do y'all want to say something before I say something?
No, I just agree with that.
Yeah, it goes to what she just said.
I mean, I agree because there's people that I've been in a relationship with and they just. Anyways, go ahead.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree. I think it's always been there from the jump. People only use you until they can receive what they need. It's always been there from the jump. We just too blindsided and naive to really see people's true colors. What Kid said, some will love. How you said it?
Some will love you, some will use you.
Keep going.
Oh shit! Some will love you, some will use you. Ain't nothing wrong with that as long as you know who's who.
You know who you're talking about? A Gemini.
Damn! You done.
Kiss is a Gemini.
So he done narrowed it down. He's like, listen.
But that was a real line.
I love that.
But the reality is, we're too naive to see it.
Right.
So we only as good as yesterday, right? But people only think that we only as good as next week. So as long as they could benefit from us, they'll use us, call us, love us. The moment we say we don't have it, they don't know us no more. So now they're on to the next victim.
Yeah.
And that's in relationships, that's in the streets, that's just period. Because you know why? Love wasn't really taught in the black culture. We was born trying to figure it out. People always think, you ever see Love and Basketball, Love and Happiness?
Yeah.
They always paint the image of the black man cheating.
That's true.
But they never paint the image of a black man being lonely or being sad or being depressed. Where's y'all woman intuition at now? Y'all kind of quiet.
First of all, I'm doing what I was told to do.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. We do ask me in the comments. So I go to the next question.
Boy.
Yo. Don't tell me to do something when I do it.
Tima says, I read books, bestie.
Bestie, I know you do, bestie.
See?
I know you do.
Between me and Tima, two people that read.
Tima says, nah, life is about evolving. I agree. It's about evolving. And when it comes to unconditional love, I just want to piggyback on something you said. Talking about that, it's always been there. We just don't see it. You do see it. You know when somebody loves you unconditionally and when they don't, based on their actions, based on their attitude. If you catch an attitude every single time I may say no to something or don't do something for you, then you only are. And then when I do it, then it's, I love you. You're the best. You're the best. But when I don't do it, I'm everything under the sun. That shows me you only love me based on what I'm doing for you, what's pleasing you at that time. But other than that, it's fuck this bitch. Fuck her. I don't want to deal with her. Just that, the other. I'm out of here. Fuck this bitch. I'm going to find me someone else who can give me what I want on the fucking spot. And life just don't work that way, especially as we get older in our age. I'm just saying.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm pleased.
Can I just address this quick fast?
Absolutely.
I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
I respect everything you said.
I appreciate that.
I really do. From the bottom of my heart. You know, some men are selfish like that. You know? But the reality is, it's a lot more women that's selfish like that than men. Y'all expecting us to pay bills, be providers, protectors, come home, be faithful. But some men and I'm not talking about my relationship, but some men go home and don't get sex. They get attitude. Some men don't come home and get a cooked meal. They get cold food that they gotta go back outside, walk down the stairs and order themselves. Some men don't get back massages. They get arguments. Some men don't get peace. They get disrespected. So at the end of the day, before y'all can sit here and say a man is doing these things, you gotta ask yourself, what are you doing to put this man in this position? Are you greeting him with peace? Are you his peace? Are you making him comfortable?
Are you his peace?
That's things are important because we always quick to talk about what the man is doing, but y'all never talk about what the woman is doing to cause the man to act like this. You never caused about the depression or addressing why he's so frustrated. But y'all never got woman intuition at that time either.
That's bullshit because I addressed that last week. I addressed that last week and I got flagged for it on my page. I addressed that last week and I was talking about the women. Me and Taylor was here talking about it and I was addressing to the women. So I do understand that there's women out here who don't create that peace at home for men, but you can't put all of us in the same box. Is what I'm saying.
I'm not putting all y'all in the same box. I'm just going to sit here and you can cut me off at any time.
I
just don't want to put all y'all in the same box, but it's majority y'all mostly doing it. So when I say y'all, if it don't apply, let it fly. If it's you, then you feel guilty. A lot of times, a lot of men feel empty in relationships and can't address it because they become the problem versus finding the solution in the answer.
That is true. I say this, man. I feel like women go hard, man. So they love hard, they go hard, man, and they come in a relationship and they go harder than men. I feel like after a period of time, men evolve and start to love a woman, and then they start to butter up. And women don't adjust. You see what I'm saying? I feel like in a relationship, you always have to. It's always the next step. It's always a new day. So if you're not constantly working on your relationship, then you're failing. You know what I mean? So that's the problem, man. If you're not really working on it day to day, then you're gonna lose out. And a lot of women, men, feel like, okay, once I got them, I can fall back. They go hard a bit, and that kind of, ruins the relationship.
Checkmate.
What about the women that do all that and the men don't reciprocate?
Because
so what do you got to say to that? Because
exactly, because I hear what y'all saying. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
There's a lot of you men who do. There's a lot of men who do have that woman you're describing, that woman that you're talking about, and still out here doing fuckboy shit. So now what? Now she becomes bitter. Now she becomes angry because I didn't know. Because you want to talk about women all the time. You guys want to talk about
Why y'all just want to talk about? I think women cheat more than men now.
Men always say that.
I'm not even going to address
men always say that.
Well, we're going to go ahead and go.
I'm not going to address the cheating part. I'm going to address this part. Us men feel neglected.
Right.
If I always say this statement, outside pussy is easier to get than inside pussy. You could sit here and be in a committed relationship, and once the woman get comfortable, she no longer cares, or you no longer can wake up, no, you can no longer touch it. Certain things that you can no longer do. But if a man go outside, he already know I'm going back inside. Shorty already know what it is. I'm peace of mind. I'm busting my nut. I'm going about my business. Easy sex is better than being stressful. No man wants to come home and be stressful. That's why a lot of times we sit in the garage.
Which I fail to realize is that a woman can go out here and get dick too. So let's not get shit fucking twisted. Outside dick may be just as easy for us to get outside than an inside fucking dick. So it's the same fucking way. It goes both ways. I can go and bust my nut, he take care of me, and nigga see you fucking later.
And before you even go, right? This outside pussy that you're getting, are you getting it every single day? Are you getting it as much as you want to?
Is the average relationship men getting that every single day? I'm just waiting.
Keep going.
In a regular relationship, one, depends on the people.
What?
Two, depends on the type of relationship you have and your routine of the day that's happening. That'll determine, first of all, what y'all both want and decided, I'm going to have sex 7 days a week. That can possibly happen. Is that for every relationship? No. Y'all decide what's going to happen. However, life is going to intervene and let y'all know what's really going to happen.
But let me tell you this. Sex a day will keep the hoes away. No man wants to go 2 and 3 days celibate. No, like if we committed, We want it every day. We want
all
the nasty
time, man.
shit. We want the real deal. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, y'all want us to be faithful, but y'all give us 2 out of the 7 days. That's 5 days is absent. You think a man is not gonna go step out and cheat? You're
supposed
bugging.
You're supposed to keep. I heard old school. They were saying you're supposed to send them out empty.
Right, yeah.
I'll send you out.
I remember your mama telling me that.
Yeah, she's like that.
You remember my
I
mother
swear
told
to
me
God,
that?
your mother told me that.
Right.
Your mother told me that. Shout out to my mother-in-law. She said every time.
Come on, that's old school values, man. We done lost things in the black community.
So he's too tired to go out and do any fucking thing else.
Instead of they empty us out, they put more pressure on us. They pile more chores on us. They make our load feel heavy.
You mean the chores that we asked y'all to do 20 months ago?
Well, hold up. I want to go. But you said that instead of like, I feel like that right there, even when they make that statement, you already instilled in that person's mind that he's gonna go out and cheat.
Mm-hmm.
You already instilled that in.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. No. Listen to what I'm saying. Talking about the old women, right? Moms, mother-in-laws, our grandmothers, like, you gotta make sure you take care of him before you go out, so he too drained. You're already instilling in my mind that my man may go out and cheat on me. So make sure you do what you gotta do so he doesn't even go out there and do that.
Or you're looking at that.
Temptation is temptation. Period. So if he can go out, you can, like I'm saying, you can bust it wide. You guys want us to bust it wide open for you guys 7 days a week, still cook for you, still go to work, still take care of the kids, still do laundry, still make sure the house is clean, still do everything. Don't bother you when sports is on. Let you guys do your manly fucking thing and still be busting it wide open. We are human. We are tired too. So just to her point, life will intervene on that. Yep. You can plan all you want to fucking plan. Like they say, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. Exactly. You can plan all you want to. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen that way. Now, if your wife is deliberately on purpose denying you or restricting you from having sex, that's a different topic.
How you feel about that?
Hold on, fuck that. How she feel about that? Fuck that. Go back to exactly my original question. When we sit here and tell our problems, we become the problem.
Right, 100%.
Right. At the end of the day,
I agree with it.
Listen to how I just sit here and ask that question, and we just having a simple conversation. My wife made valid facts about everything she said, because that's her opinion. That's her facts, not mine. I don't believe that shit.
Right.
But what I'm sitting here saying is, you want us to be in a committed relationship. You want us to not look at other women, not talk to other women, not flirt with other women. Make sure that you are proud and enjoy and remind you every day on a constant basis. Make sure that we go to work. Make sure we put our checks on the table. Make sure we come home, give you head. Make sure the kids are doing good in school, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. Right? What's the difference from your barrier of work versus my barrier of work? We still got a task that we got to accomplish individually, and then we still got tasks that we got to accomplish together. But the reality is, all we asking for is some pussy. We ain't lasting long. We getting up age where 5 minutes is a lifetime for us.
Well, I think again, man, like you said, man, if they want everything to keep on going on the same path, man, of what you're supposed to do, I think the women are supposed to be on their same path.
And that's not gonna happen. Women adjust faster than life. And
I already know. That's why I said, man,
Damn if we say something, damn if we don't.
Well, I didn't hear you. Listen, what you got to say, huh?
All I'm saying is life intervenes. Whatever you decide you want to do every day of the week. Say I want to do it 4 times a week or whatever the situation is. Me being a mom and all this other stuff, things have happened. And I'm speaking from experience, okay? I lived with someone. We were about to do the do. You know what happened? We fell asleep because we were both tired as hell. Nobody did nothing.
7 days a week? Damn.
No.
Read the comments.
That's a tired ass. Damn, that's
no.
Yeah.
Tima
y'all motherfuckers was flying to the moon, man. Y'all was astronauts and shit.
Tima says, yeah, there are some givers and there are some takers. Antoine says, how long it takes you to love somebody?
I'm going to answer that.
Manda Panda, hey girl. She says, yerp. Most people are taking advantage of someone. Yeah. 100%. Genuine people have to be careful. That's a fact. Yes. Tima says, ungrateful, miserable, and selfish. Schneider says, there's no such thing as an unconditional love. If your spouse wasn't kind, good looking, hard working, would you still love them? That's a good question. Yes, I would.
There's people who date
I would.
Unhandsome.
If my husband was not, if something happened to his look, God forbid, or, he couldn't do certain things anymore, I would still love him the same. I wouldn't love him any different.
Fuck that. Go do you, baby. My only got one life.
That was like a pat on the back.
You heard what he said, right? Write it down.
recorded. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
It's recorded.
I got her.
Tima says, stop putting our women in the same box. I think that's wrong.
Facts.
I tell him that all the time, sis.
You know, every time.
That's why I cut him
because
off.
You're my best friend. Every time I do that, I'm gonna say, yo, this is for Tima. All y'all women ain't shit. Man.
Antoine said, if it's you, help them figure it out. Okay. We already spoke to you. What? Antoine, shut up. La Femme said, women do not cheat more than men. That's factual. I don't know where they get their statistics from, but okay.
Exactly.
We don't
just
talk
be making it up.
What?
Amanda Panda said,
Oh,
because
yeah,
the
yeah.
women don't. Absolutely. Amanda Panda says, because the new woman don't know your BS. She don't. She just knows that she's getting dick down and you're going home. She don't got to do it. None
Say
of the
Amanda
bullshit.
Panda. Say that.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Say
You
that.
said that. She don't got
Let
to do
them
it. None
know.
of your
Oh,
bullshit.
that's the snapping.
You go to her house. You dick her the fuck down. You
And then get out.
back her fucking, blow her fucking back out, and the baby, I'll see you in the next 2 days, or I'll see you in the next couple of days. She ain't gotta sit there and deal with none of your bullshit.
I know.
You come
That
home
sound
and
like
give the
peace.
bullshit to
And
us.
then-
Exactly.
You come home and give the. We're
sound
supposed to
like
be your
peace.
peace,
Thank you.
but you come and bring the bullshit to us.
Y'all the ones yelling at us.
Thank you,
Y'all the
Amanda
one
Panda.
neglecting
Out of
us.
here. Her energies are over when you come home and
Is
bring
that in a
fucking-
relationship
Nah,
or
get
not a
the fuck outta
relationship?
here.
Because then the next guy come after that, man. You know what I mean? You're not in a relationship.
I'm not giving her that.
Talk to beloved.
Schneider says men want to cheat more so than women, but women have way more opportunity to cheat than men.
Facts.
100%.
Y'all could pee standing up. How's that?
I think the
Y'all be
ugliest.
standing
I
up
think
too,
the
ain't it?
ugliest
That's
lady
right.
can have sex faster than the best looking guy.
Say that again.
The ugliest lady can have sex better than faster than the best looking guy.
I agree with you.
Yeah, that's
Because
Easy.
a bunch of
Guys
guys
will-
men out
Right, I'm
there.
like,
But that's what I'm
guys
saying. So,
guys will stick
so
it in
there is,
anything.
so there is more opportunity for women, even though there's more women than men.
But to her point, it's because men will be up to sticking in fucking anything. You want to get your dick wet, so okay, she may not be the best, but a couple of shots of Hennessy, she gonna be looking kind of alright to me.
You trying
So
to trigger me? You trying to provoke me?
Yeah, I don't agree. I do not agree. I do not agree with that.
You know what Hennessy did to me?
I'm not.
You fucking Geminis in life.
Maybe that's why I don't drink dark liquor.
Because I go to my true fuckery.
La
Nah.
Femme says, nah, men cheat more, not want. They are, and these are fast. Statistically, men cheat. She's saying more. Amanda Panda says, have some self-control because what? La Femme, yo, the comments is going crazy. La Femme says, at a certain age, the gap closes, but as women get older, they cheat less. Antoine says, labels. You wasn't a wife unless I made that decision.
Checkmate.
Then or we did. Make
Unless
the
she
decision.
proposed to him, man. It's 2025.
Schneider, yes, I would still love my partner the same. Okay.
All right,
You know-
so it's my time for true fuckery.
Is it already 10 o'clock?
It's 10 o'clock. I was only 4 questions.
Damn.
You gotta get a longer time.
That's because y'all was talking wrong.
Just true or fuckery. I ask you if it's true or fuckery. You tell me if it's true. Give me your best answer.
If it's true or fuckery?
Yeah, if it's
All right.
true to you, say it's true. If it's fuckery, say fuckery. And then we'll figure it out from there. True or fuckery? Female. This new generation of females shake their ass more than they wash it. True or fuckery?
Yo.
See, I'm not even going to get on it. I'm going to say fuckery, but I'll say, listen, I'm going to say they clean as hell, but they be on some fuckery shit. You see what I'm saying? They be
Elaborate.
on some
I'm like,
fuckery shit.
I like that answer. They can't tell to be on some fuckery shit.
What's your thought, Jet?
Damn, I don't know if I would hope they wash their ass. Like, I don't know how to answer that.
What's your thoughts? True or fuckery?
it might be true for this generation. They're a little,
same.
they're a little off. They're a little weird.
Yeah.
Just be doing things I can't explain.
I really don't think they're weird. I just think they're on their new path, man. Like our parents thought we were weird, and the parents before them, man, probably thought our mothers and fathers were weird, man. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's just a different path, man.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's true then.
But we were clean. Shit, at least
Let's
we,
read the comment before I go to the next one.
we were clean.
Twan said on IG.
on IG.
That's how they are. They more dirty.
Oh, they're more dirty because on IG.
Wash it.
At Tima's, what if your partner falls in love and cheats? What if they become abusive? Schneider, yeah, we want to just on the show because he's going somewhere else.
True. All right. True. Based off what Snyder said, I'm gonna wing it. True or fuckery? Your character will overweigh any lie told about you. Those who know.
True 100%.
True.
I feel like, man, I feel like whatever you earn, man, it's never gonna go away, man. If you have stripes, man, no one can tear them off your body, man. You know, people could talk shit, whatever, man, but if you already went through it, man, they gotta go through it first.
Your character is who you are.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's hard to change your character. Who you are, even if you fake it for a little while, it's going to come out. Exactly. So who you are is who you are. So I agree with that all the way.
Yes.
Cutting off family isn't disrespectful. Sometimes it's survival. True.
True.
I think everybody's true. I think everybody's cut everybody off, man, at one point in time, man.
I think it's fuckery.
What?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Go ahead.
I think your family is your family. If you got to cut them off, they was never your family. If you solid family, you're gonna be from day one. You solid, you family. You can't change that. You can't teach loyalty. You can't teach respect. So if you cutting a person off, they really wasn't family. It was a snake in your grass. I didn't like that.
So blood is blood because blood. I was thinking of a blood situation, man. But you know, with I think when it comes with friends and you know you call them family, any fuckery that someone does, man, is a violation, man. And you know, you have to. I learned the hard way that you have to always pay attention, man, to the first thing, man, and don't get caught up in the second thing.
But here's the reality, though. Now that's valid point. But here's the reality: we are brought into a family, but it's our job to create our own family.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, if you got to create your own family, you only gonna select certain people to be in your family. Versus,
right.
Yeah, when you create your own, that's a fact.
Next one. Oh, somebody wrote something?
Tima says, true, your character is everything. And Antoine said, you have your space is yours now. I don't know what Antoine be talking about.
Antoine is on something today.
Oh, man.
Antoine said he gonna cook something for us, right? Yeah. He was asking if I was...
Horrible nigga.
All right, true or fuckery. I'll do anything for you if I love you. That's why I gotta watch who I love. That's true or fuckery.
That's true. That's true for me. I'm very loyal.
I think that's true for me too. Absolutely.
I think it's fuckery.
No.
I swear to God, I think it's fuckery.
Why would it be?
I just felt like we have control over what we want to do and who we want to be around. And I think certain time we allow our friends to, I guess, manipulate the situation. But I think that we still have control. So you're only going to let something happen to you if you allow it to happen to you. You can prevent it. You can walk away. You have decisions. But they say 2 seconds make the wrong decision, 3 make the right. So you got 3 seconds to make the right decision if it's worth being in that present or not. No, that's just my opinion.
I think if you're a person like me, and you know, like this gentleman said here that most women love hard. I am a person who loves hard. I am a loyal person. What the fuck are you for? I mean, damn, you turned your head real quick.
I'm about to say something. Go ahead.
Say what?
No, go ahead.
We're fire signs, so she's on that.
So I do have to be careful on who I choose to love, because sometimes you'll give all the energy and all that love to the wrong person and it drains you, you know, or it puts you in a bad headspace, and then it takes you a while to, for me anyway, it takes you a while to get back into that loving space with someone else. It will take me a very long time to get into that loving space, whether it be a friend, whether it be a spouse, whether it be even my family members. Like, I've been burnt by friends, so it's hard for me to trust. Oh, I want to be your friend. I'm looking at you to decide, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been burnt so much by these so-called friends. So I choose my friends who I love wisely. I have to, because I have to protect my heart. I got to protect myself.
Absolutely. You always have to protect your circle, man. But I will say this, man. In the streets, man, you know, Your loyalty is a motherfucker, man. You have to have loyalty for people. You have to have, go all in for your friends. You know what I mean? At the same time, there's gonna be fuckery. If you're hanging with street dudes, there's gonna be situations that you don't agree with, or that you have to just at that time not speak up and go with the flow. And then at the end, you might be like, damn, that wasn't a move, or you know what I mean, that wasn't the time. But you have to go with the flow.
I disagree with you.
No, you disagree?
It's because you don't love hard like that.
No, it's not. I love very hard. I love very hard. I only know how to love this one person. Other than that, I'm gonna be a dog. But the reality is, the streets don't love nobody.
100%.
And you can't always go with the flow. Sometimes you gotta be the flow.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you gotta adjust the flow. A lot of times we enter situations where that's what it is, just the flow. And then women wonder about what else we bring other than our flow. Sometimes you got to take the initiative to say, you know what, I am the flow, I am the table, I am the anointing, I am the one that's the most high. That's what God present me to be. I can do certain things for you, but now what can you match me with? A lot of times we sit back and let the lady see what the lady can do for us when we go through a time of need or feel like we just need something right then and there just to prove a point. A lot of times it's just tests. So when you love hard, it's okay to love hard, but you got to know who to love hard with. You got to be selective about that love. That goes into my next question.
Wait, Wendell, can I get pause? So I was going to say this. I was going to follow up on that, man, is saying, well, what happens when your lady's out of line or something, or a situation that you feel she's feeling that she has to stand on and you have to back her up? Do you pause and say, this is not right now, or do you go with the flow? Because that's where the loyalty comes in. Sometimes with your lady, you're always gonna go hard with your lady. And again, you might at the end you might say, listen, that wasn't a time, that wasn't a place. But at that time, you're not gonna let anybody disrespect her. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna protect her as an anointed figure in your life.
Well, you know what they say in life. When it comes to relationship, never disrespect. I just learned this recently.
Right.
Never disagree with your lady in public, but disagree.
Agreed. Agreed.
Private. And a lot of times, us men, I think we go off the truth system, the trust system, the loyalty system. Like sometimes in relationships, you can't always just go with the flow. Like if my wife is on her bullshit, I'm not gonna go with her flow because she on her bullshit. Sometimes I'm gonna have to let her know I'm the flow. I can sit back and let you do what you gotta do. Once you get out, you ready to talk about it. I'm still having control because that's my flow. I'm not going to argue with you. If you want to argue, I'm going to give you a different energy. So I backed up off you. You still going on your flow, but I'm adjusting with my flow because once you're done, you're tired. It's like you ready to talk about
you have control over yourself and you have control over her. But what happens when she's in a situation with someone else? That's what I'm talking about. Not necessarily you and her, because that's something you have control over. But if she is in a situation with somebody else, you're going to automatically feel like you have to come to her assistance. You have to be a protector.
No, that's a guarantee.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the same thing with loyalty, even though she might be wrong.
No, but coming to her defense is one thing. You could come to a woman's defense and still get her out that situation safe. Or you could come to her defense with ignorance and put y'all both in harm's way.
Agreed.
So you got to pick and choose which one you really want to do.
Right.
Okay.
But
snaps for y'all.
Let's get to the next one. I want to keep this question short because the next one is where I really want to go. And that question, I don't want to say I want to end the show. We got plenty of time.
I'm almost afraid.
So no rush. I just know this next topic is going. This one is like a teaser for everybody. So put in the comments how y'all feel, because it's going up to something I have written down. A woman idea of peace is just a man tolerating her disrespect. True or fuckery? Is the reason why I said that. Okay.
Fuckery.
Elaborate.
I don't want you to tolerate First of all, I don't want to disrespect my spouse at all. I don't think that's cool at all. And I don't want you to tolerate any disrespect. It's like I'm not going to tolerate any disrespect from you. So that's not something that's toxic. That's a toxic ass relationship, right. For real. So that's not something that I would want to be in. So no, that's not bringing me peace at all.
Okay, what about you?
Same. This is like, why would I want any disrespect around from me or you? Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to be in a happy relationship. I'm a mushy lover. Like, I don't need all that other stuff. Drama, no thank you. Yeah. Oh.
What about you?
Well, I think, no alpha male is going to tolerate any disrespect. I feel like, man, at the same time, you're going to be selective in who you choose to love, man. You don't want someone that's toxic. You don't want someone that's rowdy, man. You kind of settle down with the people that fit into your characteristics of who you like and the standards that you want for a woman. So I feel like if she doesn't fit in that box, there's a reason for that, and that's probably the reason why you shouldn't be in a relationship with her.
So my next question, this is what I wanted to get into. I'm glad y'all said what y'all said.
I'm afraid.
True or fuckery? A wife is temporary. A baby mama is forever.
100%. I want to tell you.
Start first. I'm starting with you. Again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm telling everybody. Let me know in the comments, true or fuckery. A wife is temporary. A baby mama is forever. I'll start with you. I'm gonna say you for last.
Listen, a wife come with papers, man. You know what I mean? A baby mother comes with. So first of all, let me tell you about this, man. There's two things I feel like are real trying in relationships, and it's an emotional change with women, and that's having a baby and marriage. Those are two things I feel like when those steps get taken, you have to really have a strong relationship and the ties to keep it together, because a lot of people, man, women, when it comes to having a kid, they feel like they own you. Double the tax when they feel like you're married. They're like, listen, I got papers. So then a lot of the things they used to do start easing up, man, you know what I mean? Those meals, those back rubs, man, you know what I mean? But with a baby, it's a different emotional tie, where it could be an anger thing, or it could be, a controlling thing.
I need to get some papers.
Huh?
I need to get some papers.
Oh, yeah. You need some papers.
It's like
You went?
You. What's your thought?
Oh, wait. Repeat the question.
Wife
or baby mama? That's a tough one.
Cut me off.
Because I remember, so I didn't need you to say it.
Oh, all right. You told me to repeat it.
I know, but I said never mind.
I fuck with you.
I want to say it's not true, but I feel like it is, because, children, even after 18, you still got to deal with them, right? Because I was going to say, no, baby mamas until 18, but that's not true. Because even if they're adults, the kids, you still got to parent. You still got to co-parent.
Yeah.
Wife, I mean, guess that depends on you, the husbands.
Why is the husband? Why just a husband, so it can't be together?
Because why would the wife not be forever?
Maybe she's
But
not
also,
a forever
if you have kids
wife.
with the wife, then she is forever. What?
Well, I would have to say that I think the mother of your child is forever, and yes, a wife is temporary. Because even if I do have, as your wife now, even if we do have children together, and God forbid we were to divorce, I am no longer your wife. I've now become your baby's mother. I have now become just your child's mother, and that will be forever. If I don't have children with you and you have children, before me, right, with someone else, she forever... That's never going to change. Like, even in death, that's never going to change. She will forever be the mother of your child. So, yeah, she is forever. That's just what it is. It's just, I am not even going to say unfortunate, because children are beautiful. They're blessings. So, that's just what it is. And unfortunately, men have to deal with some bitter baby mamas that kind of give you guys a lot of hell. Just to be around your child, to see your child, to be with your child. So, I feel bad in that aspect of it. But hopefully you have a strong spouse who can continue to, help you guys get through that part of, raising your kid. But I do think, to your point, like the baby mama, some, not gonna put all in the box, but some, it is a control thing. It is a, you're forever mine because I bared your seed.
And if you have
so
a bitter,
you're forever mine.
And if you have a bitter baby mom, then most likely it'll end because the kids are adult and you don't have to deal with her at all. You just talk to the children.
Not all baby mothers are. Know what I mean? Listen, I majority are loving, loving people. But go ahead.
No, finish.
Go ahead.
Huh? Go ahead. No, I feel like, man, the majority of well, I don't like to say baby mother. I say mother of the kids, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But the majority of the people who bear your kids, man, forever will have a place of love for you. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like if you truly love someone, that's something that you should have never released. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But go ahead. I see you itching. I see you itching, man. You took a swig, man. I'm like, wait a second. It's coming out. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Even the bitter baby mamas still have a little bit of love for their baby fathers because you guys had to
all the time
come. You got, there was some love that was there to create this child, even if it was on a Hennessy night.
That's the real love. Real love.
So, shots thrown. I'm going to say this. I blame the woman.
Here we go.
Okay.
Where's my coat?
Right.
I agree with him. I don't know what he's about to say,
but
man.
You agree with him?
I mean, listen, it sounded about right already, man.
That's fuckery.
That's telekinesis.
You know what I'm saying?
That's telekinesis.
It sounded like it's about to come out right.
You're on my side.
Never go ahead.
You want the grown man shit or you want the dickhead me?
Combine them together.
Right. Do what you do best.
Dickhead, me, dickhead. All right, bet. I'm going me, dickhead first. Me saying is the woman first, meaning a lot of times y'all women spread your legs to the wrong man.
No, that is true.
Mm.
Not only that, y'all quick to fuck, but not quick to learn.
Okay.
Secondly, I'm doing me, then I'm doing y'all, right? The reality of it is a lot of times, a lot of y'all once y'all get the kids, y'all go through postpartum. And in all fairness to the black community, y'all was never informed on what it was. I just heard the word and y'all started learning about it, right? Now we live in a generation where everybody's looking up everything now to find out what the definition is. Yep. But 10 years from now, 20 years from now, that wasn't the case. It was unknown to us because postpartum was written in a book. So we didn't look in that book to learn about it. So we didn't know nothing about it. That's one. Two, a lot of y'all women don't know how to go through the 4 seasons. Y'all wanna and you could, why you do the neck thing? See, I had a muscle spasm. I was trying to fall like that.
was like,
no, I really
felt
did have
that.
a muscle spasm. But I say this to say this: a lot of women don't know how to go through the 4 seasons. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. That's a whole year.
Right.
365 days out the year, right? Mm-hmm. The reality is, the baby mother will be forever because, as men, we're not programmed to leave our kid. We leave the woman. We never leave our kids. Mm-hmm. The woman makes us leave our kids because now that we left her, now we are engagement to our kids. We hate our. It's just so much behind the man seeing from the woman perspective, how she view us. We never left our kid. We just left her. So when we leave her, we leave the world. She feel like, you know what? I'm gonna make you suffer versus saying, you know what? I'm gonna make you. Let's collaborate. Let's figure out. We didn't work together. We didn't figure it out together, but we got a kid together. So the baby mother will forever be the baby mother until he graduate from college and you go for child support.
Yeah.
But after that, it's like, or she, God forbid, something ever happened. But marriage is a stain in the black community. Yeah. Black sisters don't want to get married no more. And if they do get married, everything is a business contract. They get married for 2-3 years, make sure they got a man that's financially stable, and then sit here and say, you know what, he cheated, infidelity, let me get him for his money. Everything is a business scam. Marriage is a Ponzi scam. You get married. Jesus didn't get married. Jesus is the only smart man to never get married. And
he just impregnated somebody.
Are quick to get married. What you got to say, baby?
He just became a baby daddy, though.
So, a couple of things. Couple of things you said.
Trigger you?
I wouldn't say trigger me, but I would like to respond to. So when it comes to postpartum, I totally agree that there is not enough education, especially amongst black women and men, especially the fathers, where there's not enough education on it to understand what's going on with our bodies and our emotions, and for the child's father to also understand what is going on with the mother of your child's body and her emotions. You guys just think we're losing it, we're going crazy, we're just emotional, and it's way deeper than that. I've worked in OBGYN for many years. It is so way deeper than that. So I think I agree that we need, our men especially need more education on that. So you guys don't just throw that like, oh, you're just going through.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
How the men supposed to have more education about it, and is the woman that's struggling, they don't have education about it?
Because you're dealing with us, you gotta help us support.
Y'all don't
with
even
it.
know the history about what y'all going through. Y'all just miserable.
I did say that we both need to more education about it, but
No, you said the men. You said the men.
But more men, because in working in OBGYN, working delivering babies and stuff, I don't see the men in the room where the doctor is talking to them about postpartum.
A lot of women don't even want the men there no more.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So how you gonna get mad at that?
I'm not, but you guys can read up on your fucking own.
Oh, we got to read
You
it up.
nobody
We
gotta
got to read
hold
up
your
on it.
hand to do that. Absolutely.
No, yeah,
because they
y'all went to
tell you.
Doctor, and then the doctor told him.
They said in your face.
Well,
And the
we
doctor
have to
told
go to the
him.
OBGYN. It's a
Right, we have
regular.
a choice.
They came and said in your face and talked to you about what they
And
was
then
going
you
through.
read up on it, they give
You
pamphlets,
read about it
they
and
give a
informed them.
book.
They didn't read about it.
No.
You informed them, Jay. I
No.
know what your profession is. You
No.
can't. You pull a wall for somebody else hat.
Right.
I know what the fuck you do for a
Right.
living.
If-
You informed them. A lot of these women don't know about postpartum.
I didn't know about it until I went through it myself. I had to learn about what was going on with my body and my mind and my emotions.
So how the fuck would
and my
you tell us
attachment
men
to
we
my
gotta learn about it?
children.
Y'all don't really know about
See,
it.
but this is the
Did
thing.
she not
What-
say we both gotta learn about
No,
it?
See,
she
this-
said the men first.
But see, this is the thing, right?
Okay, we'll push men
We're
last.
always talking about the women condition, man, the postpartum and all that,
We
right?
can go through it too.
Y'all
You
got
have to
babies?
understand, men.
We have separation from
You have to understand that a guy who's in the army might not even have military action, but then he'll have PTSD. The longest American war was 19 years. By the time we're 19, we done already seen best friends die. We done been locked up. We've been mistreated by cops, man. We done been betrayed by friends. We done been through a lot of things that to make us depressed, make us not feel well. And we have no place for the black guys, man, for us to be treated, man, for the women to be like, okay, we care about the men.
I agree with that. I think that especially when it comes to veterans and stuff like that, again, worked with them when I was younger in my years in my career, when I first started working as a nurse and stuff like that. I work with the vets. I understand that, and I agree. The wives, the family, the kids need to understand what PTSD is and what it does to that person.
Right.
So that if we don't educate ourselves, obviously these people are not teaching us shit. Right? They're not teaching us anything. So we have to take it upon ourselves to learn about it. Don't just be pointing fingers like, well, it's you and you're supposed to learn about it because you're going through it. No, you're my spouse. We had to shout together. Help me help myself. Help me help you so we can help this family. Like, let's work together instead of working apart and, dividing. And there was something else you said I wanted to address. You made me forget it.
Good. Because I want to address something you just said.
But also, let's make note of this, right? The majority of us have PTSD in general, aside from veterans and all of that. So the woman is also dealing with that on top of her postpartum and everything else that she has to deal with.
Where
wait,
your
let me address that.
PTSD? Where did your PTSD come from?
You mentioned PTSD.
When women don't get PTSD,
Yeah, but I mean
PTSD. That's where they got this from. But that's why I'm saying it's quiet. PTSD and postpartum, two different things.
Two different things.
Yes, they are.
I was trying to make the
things,
connection.
Yes, they are.
And not only is that all right, so granted, y'all deal with postpartum, right? Mm-hmm. Some of y'all deal with PTSD too as well, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
The reality of it is, a lot of times, y'all women don't just go through it. Men go through it as well. Men go through postpartum. Men go through PTSD. We don't talk about that often. Y'all make it seem like we just built and solid every day. Like we just got, it's just made for us. No, we still got to figure this shit the fuck out too. We're still struggling. We still got emotions. We still depressed. We still sad.
Talk that.
So if the only thing that we receive in a relationship is pussy that's going to keep us happy, then that's what we're going to take. But we don't want to deal with the postpartum. We don't want to deal with the PTSD because when we expose our postpartum and our PTSD, y'all don't deal with it. Y'all run. Y'all become baby mothers now versus wives. And I'm not talking about you.
Talk that.
I'm just talking realistic.
Bullshit.
The difference is you became a wife. You said instead of me leaving this man, let me help this man. Like I said last week, a lot of people don't understand what it is to live with a person. You want to be with this person until you live with them. You don't know what it is to be with this person until you live with them.
Right.
That was a message for me because a lot of people say, yo, I want y'all relationship. I want to do what y'all. They don't know what the fuck you go through. They don't know how tough it is for you. You know what I mean? The ins and outs, my weeks, my downs. They don't understand that. So at the end of the day, for me, I'm saying, before you sit here and say you want to spread your legs and be a baby mother, make sure you got that energy to be a wife. We quick to want to spread our legs and be mothers, but we're not quick to sit here and find vows and cherish and value them. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all quick to stick it.
Well, y'all let us.
Who wants to be a baby mama?
Talk that.
Nobody wants to just be a baby mama. So nobody goes into, I just want to be a baby mama. No, they're expecting to be maybe not married, but still be in the 2-parent household because there's not enough black 2-parent households. There's not enough of them.
Man, let me tell you something. Don't ever fuck with a Gemini. If you have a child by a Gemini, don't be in a two. You're going to be stressed out. It's just revenge. My mother. You know what?
Listen, I only got one, but I got
She Gemini.
Huh? No, she ain't Gemini. She ain't Gemini.
God, what you about to say? I'll try to save you. I try to stop you. See,
I be politically correct, man. You know what I mean?
I try to get his beat. My cousin Liz said nobody want to spread to be a baby mama.
Right.
Nobody want to spread to be a baby mama.
Exactly. Nobody.
What do statistics say? How many baby mothers in the world versus wives right now? What do statistics say? How many baby mothers we have now versus wives?
There's
20% baby mama.
No.
What?
I think there's a lot more baby mamas than there are wives.
You mean 85%
baby mothers,
90% baby mamas, 10% wives?
Yeah, I think there's a lot more.
And in the black community, I might say 5%.
Why it always got to fall on back on men?
Because that's what you guys were taught. So you guys.
So men don't want the same. We don't want the same value as ladies.
No.
I think men. I think every guy or lady wants to find that special person they can love, they can treat.
No. Very few.
I think, us women have the tendency because we've been hurt a lot or have been hurt a lot or whatever the case may be. We tend to what we tell Dirt all the time. Don't put everybody in the same box, and sometimes even unknowingly we're putting men in the same box. So we gotta change that because not all men. There are some men out there who did not want their family to be broken.
Preach.
They weren't not expecting for me and this mother of my child who has my child for us not to be together. They were expecting to be in the same household and love and eventually maybe get married. There were a lot of men out there that were great fathers and they have some bitch ass baby mamas, and it's point blank period. You know what I mean? And it's because the women are scorned. It's because it doesn't become about the child anymore.
Oh, damn.
It doesn't become about the child anymore. It becomes about, you know what, you hurt me, or whatever the case may be in a relationship. It's just like, that's like you said, my control. Like, I know this baby is what you love more than me now.
Right.
So I'm going to control this situation as much as I can because I do have the power now. But at the end of the day, there were a lot of good men out there who did want a family, who wanted their family. And unfortunately, it's because of the women that it's no longer there. So I don't want us to put the same way we don't want men to put us all in the same box.
Dirt.
I don't want I don't want us to put all men in the same box because there are a lot of great men out there who
when you stop
wanted
doing
their
it,
family.
you will stop doing it.
But you know what? I could stop doing it. But when y'all women have y'all woman support group, y'all still gonna continue to do it. So I'd rather be the voice to fight back. Now, with that being said, true or fuckery. Of course, I'm gonna start with you.
Oh man, hey man, let's go, man. You know what I mean?
Because you saying wrong stuff. That's why he's
Baby,
with you.
it has nothing to do with our personal relationship.
I don't care.
But I just have to let this help.
Because I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
We
us
be scared to meet new women because they be behind on their bills. True or fuckery?
So you're talking as if you were single.
If I was single.
So
I'm speaking for the men that don't have a voice.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Y'all know that. Y'all know that. I don't bring my personal relationship to it.
I'm saying I'm
Tish.
gonna say fuckery, man, because I think as men, man, we kind of already observe a lady from head to toe, just like a lady man will look us up and down and try to, get our worth, man. We done already looked at her, man. We done went through her Facebook, man. We done checked her out. I think that, man, you kind of get a feel of who you like and what you want.
So you said men are scared to approach women now because they're behind on their bills?
We.
Okay.
As men.
You know what? Hell yeah.
I was shaking my head the whole time.
Yeah. You know
I was
what I mean?
saying for you can answer, right?
No down dirty now.
We as men be scared to meet new women because they be behind on their bills.
No, because y'all don't even give a crap about people paying women's bills. So no, what? No. That's fuckery.
Huh?
That's fuckery.
She says it's fuckery.
Yeah, just coming in, just
because you got it.
It's not true.
I mean, just coming in, I'm not thinking about paying no lady's bills, man. As soon as I meet her, I'm like, that is just out there. That's just definitely out of line.
If I'm understanding your question, because I know how you think, so I think the way you're asking the question is if like.
Stay on my mind though.
No, please go.
Men don't really want to meet new women because of like the way they are now. It's like, well, can you take me to?
They're financially driven.
Yeah, it's all about money. Like, okay, I'm not satisfied with the Cheesecake
Factory. The hot girl summer.
Capitol Grill. You know what I'm saying? Or you got I'm not satisfied with like a Coach bag. I need a Birkin. It's like those type of, and with this generation, unfortunately, social media has created this fantasy world for a lot of these women, young women at that. They see these other women getting the bag, getting all these players who was willing to spend the bag.
Right.
So they're thinking in my mind, I could be like that, So I think that's where the question he was originated from. Like, men really are not really too keen on approaching women
I agree.
like that.
Listen. I get exactly where he was coming from, man. You always have to consider where a person stands, man, once you meet them and where you're gonna go with them and everything. But I'm really not thinking about someone's finances, man, just meeting them, even though I'm thinking about how much I can build with her. Where she's at. I'm definitely thinking about where she's at in life, but it's not necessarily if she's down or up, because you can always build someone that's down.
That's true. You can always build somebody up. That's a fact.
So you don't want to pay for dates for women, is what you're saying.
That's how you broke it down?
No, that's what I'm asking, but based on what he said.
Tisha, let me read this real quick. Tisha says, some men become bored with the family, especially when it's structured. He doesn't have the woman he met because he has to share her with the children. She's frustrated, tired, and trying her best, I guess, to be there for him. Yet he looks outside for the energy that he's missing with the child's mom. And then she also says fuckery because most women have their shit all the way together.
So I'm going to say, I think it's true. I think a lot of times women go out with their girls to find help. And that might sound crazy.
A sponsor.
Right? They need a sponsor, but a lot of times if you listen to stop, Jay, this what fucks my thought up.
See, y'all reading each other's minds, man. There you go.
I call it help.
Okay, go ahead.
I call it help because 9 out of 10 times they're not looking at the guys that got the 9 to 5s. They're looking at the guys that got the most money, the guys that could bring them out of debt, the guys that could wine and dine them, and they splurge on them. So when I say that, that's help, because at the end they're only looking at his finances. They're not really looking at from who he is. They just like, oh, he got it. Now let me get it.
Right.
But me, if I was single, I do the opposite. My man Twan, I swear to God, Twan taught me this when I was younger. He said, stop wearing your good clothes to work because you're at work. Wear your good clothes when you go out because you could be seen. Then he said, never wear your good clothes to go out because at the end, you want to see if somebody's going to accept you at your lowest. And I never understood that conversation.
Right.
For years now. But to now, I realize, like, you wear your clothes to work, you have nothing to go out in. But if you go out, you have something to wear. But if you have something to wear, people have this whole persona of you got it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really dress how you really feel comfortable, would they really feel out if you really got it or not?
They gotta take the real you in.
Right. So now you're not looking at how I dress or how much I got. you gotta get to know my characteristics of who I am. And a lot of times now we live in a society where characteristics no longer matter. Fashion do. Being flashy do. Fucking do. Sucking do. Lying do. These are things that they always say an unhealthy relationship is the best relationship because I don't gotta explain it because it's not a relationship. As long as I don't gotta explain nothing to you, it's not a relationship. But at the moment I gotta explain something to you, now we're in a relationship. If that makes sense to y'all.
I mean, most of the guys, the only thing they're worth is their money at this point.
See, I proved my point. Exactly.
See, that's it. That is. But see,
and I'm not even that type of girl, but
prove my point, though.
That's not true, sis. I don't think that there's men that worth more than just money. Like,
they're not even worth that. Like, to me, I'm not a money person, so I don't care.
Would you say
either
you were
way.
a scorn person if you're saying stuff like that?
I'm about to get
because I am not scorned. I'm just saying, just what I'm seeing, right?
Right.
I wouldn't say I'm scorned. Is what I'm seeing. Some are, experienced, but a lot of these men that I'm actually seeing, like they're not worth talking to.
Right.
And probably because they have that mentality of the men against women thing. Because what they're saying, I'm not feeling it. So I would never approach you. Everyone just
you don't think?
No, don't answer the question. I just want to say this.
Oh no.
Finish what you're about to say.
No, go ahead.
I got something good I want to say.
Go ahead.
In the next year or so, your whole conversation gonna be different. The way Trump is moving
with
with y'all woman, the way Trump moving with y'all woman.
What do you mean?
I'm about to break it down. Matter of fact, I'm so mean with it, I'm gonna do a whole nother scheme with it. Shout out Charlie Clips. But the reality, I'm gonna get to the comments in a second. The reality is, y'all women been talking like that for so long because y'all been empowered by the government. Now that the government is being taken away, I want to see if y'all gonna have that same conversation a year from now. Because not only I'm not talking about you, I know you have a good job.
Okay, I'm like.
But I'm just talking in general. Not only Section 8 is being taken away, food stamps is being taken away. So now you know what Trump is doing? Forcing families to come back together. A lot of y'all baby mothers, I'm not calling you a baby mother. I don't know if this, you know what I mean? But I'm saying a lot of baby mothers is going to be leaning to go back to their baby fathers. And the baby father's like, nah, I remember how you treated me when you was up. Now you down. Let's see if you got that same energy. I promise y'all from a year from now.
I think you have some valid points. But I do think not they're going to want to get back with you. I think they're going to be leaning more. Those who haven't been put on child support, it's going to be now be put on child support. I think that's where they're going to get the men. That's where they're going to get the fathers. It's not going to be about, I need you back in my household to help me with this, that, and the other. I'm
about to say what you talking about.
Like, I'm going to get you in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cut off from snaps. I'm cut off from benefits and, healthcare, whatever. So we got to go on your fathers, or we got to combine. Now we're going to have to really work together to combine some shit to make sure that our child is taken care of. So I think in this way, as much as I can't stand Trump, in this way, he is, and you're right, he is going to force families to reconnect. He's going to force families to not get back together, but like to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like reconnect, like maybe force the father a little bit more because you're going to need help. You're going to need the assistance.
My mother always said, man, that was the downfall of the black community anyway, man. It's like being on welfare, man, and them basically saying the black man can't live in a household, man, And I kind of wrote about that in my book. Like, that's like systematically a way of just splitting up the black family where it causes a divide with the women and the men because now she's like, I'm struggling on my own. And then she becomes independent where he still has to provide for the family, but he's on the outside, man, so it could be a plus, but it's going to be a struggle.
I'm glad you mentioned your book. I didn't get one yet.
Okay.
But I heard you had a bestseller.
I have six of them.
It's 6.
So I have 3 about my life story, man. Of course, man, I'm an erotic guy, so I got 2 erotic short story books. And I just wrote another, the last one, man, is Avoiding the Potholes of the Street. Basically, that's meant for the youths not to make the same mistakes that we have. But it talks about a lot of the same topics that we're discussing, man. It's not really a guide, man, a help guide, but it's more like a game guide, man. So I'm not preaching, I'm just giving them game, man, so that they can, be successful in life.
Yeah. I wanted to say this earlier. I wanted to say it to Ebenezer, but you rushed my interview. So I was going to ask you before you tell me what Tell me something about your book. Tell me the name of your book, and give me your final positive thought.
So I have Wrong Turn Right, Source of Information, Back to Life. That's my life story. Fantasies Part 1 and 2, and like I said, Avoiding the Potholes of the Streets. My final thought, man, basically would be.
You're skipping it. Where can they find your books at?
Oh, well, you can find them on Amazon. You can find them, and you can hit me up for Carter Williams. I'm already on Facebook. Come enjoy the show. But at the end of the day, I'm everywhere in the community. You know what I mean? So Vocado88 on Instagram. But yeah, my thought is everything starts with unity. The reason why we haven't been connecting or moving forward as a society, man, or as collectively as as a group is because everybody's focused on groups and what they're concerned about. And for us to come together and move forward, it starts with unity. You know what I mean? And it starts with letting our ego go. The black woman I feel is gonna be the leaders in the new school, just because they outnumber the males. And down the line, man, listen, we have to give them their props. So that's my final take, and let's come together.
And where can everybody find you at?
You call me on my number, man, 617.
Tell me.
No, it's a public number.
My final thought is men and women, stop fighting against each other. We're all saying the same thing to each other. We're complaining about the same things to each other. Let's work on a solution and less problems. Let's, as he said, unite. Unity, love,
I love
joy.
that. I love that.
Let's all get that.
Ms. J, what you got going on this week? Talk to me and give me your final thought before I get mine.
This week, again, like I said in the beginning, preparing for my kids' haunted house, haunted, Halloween gathering. It's gonna be exciting. And during the month of October, I've been wearing splashes of pink here and there. For those who know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but I wear it in celebration of everybody who suffers from cancer, no matter what type of cancer it is. So rest in peace to my sister Kat. I love you. I miss you so much. Shout out to my brother H, who is continuing his fight. Shout out to my baby, my husband, my love, who continues his fight. And for whoever else has somebody in their family suffering with cancer, we continue the fight. That shit is worse than AIDS right now.
Me too, man. I just got over, so man, yeah, peace.
Amen. Amen. So shout out to you as well. We salute you guys. We love you guys. We know that's a hard fight to fight. So, people have been asking me, like, some people, I think we tend to forget about October because we're so focused on Halloween and other attributes. So people have been asking me, like, you wearing pink a lot this month. And this is the reason why I've been wearing a lot of pink, just to, show my love and my support to all of people we have lost or, are currently suffering or fighting the battle, I should say, with cancer, no matter what type of cancer it is. So.
Can I say one? I love that you brought that up, man. And I think that, that's a thing that we need to do, man, is like talk about it more. I feel like, especially with black males, man, we don't really discuss, man, about going to the doctors, man. Mm-hmm. Prostate is one of the leading cancers that we suffer from, but it's preventable. Mm-hmm. So, it's just, go to the doctors, man. Keep up, man. Check yourself.
He coughed wrong. He goes to the doctor, so I don't even have to push him.
Yeah,
that's one thing
too.
I love about him. He coughing the wrong way. I'm going
the
to the doctor's like,
I'm
taking me, or I'm going by myself. Like, what we doing here?
I would say this, just quick, fast, just to sum my message up. No matter what your profession is, if you're a rapper, shout out to No Limit, Master P. If you cash money, shout out if you're in the streets. You should be able to separate your life. You should be able to enjoy it. Stop being around people that's so judgmental about how you feel or what you're trying to do to make yourself successful. The realest people don't have a lot of friends. We just know a lot of people.
Facts.
And the men who act like they don't need anybody been through so much alone. So on that note, find your wife. Don't go home by yourself. Find your companion, somebody you could talk to, lay with. Enjoy the 4 seasons. But understand this. While you're enjoying the 4 seasons, make sure you fucking the sheets up. This is Bedroom Topic. Okay. We are here. We are live. We was lit. Make sure you tell a friend.
Tune in tomorrow for the, Saucy and Friend show.
And make sure you tell a friend that we were here again. Until we meet again, my friend, the realest shit you can do. Suck dick, eat ass, eat pussy, and tell your crew that you're faithful too. This Bedroom Topic, we out, baby.
Yeah.